some men don't have fertile sperm. Fertile sperm, is that right?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Their sperm isn't good. We're watching a video made by Cut called "We Had an Abortion." Sorry,
And this
Truth
is not
or Drink.
copycatting Cody Co.
No,
But we have not seen this.
no, we have not. So we thought it'd be interesting. Okay.
It's not funny. So
Sorry.
please don't ever do that again.
Never.
Okay.
I love his hair.
Who was most responsible for the unexpected pregnancy?
You were.
Oh, he was one of those too.
Hallie?
I'm Cordell.
Are you a couple?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
a
we
couple
are.
for 5 years.
Did you have an abortion?
I did. And, I don't think I'm sad about that.
When did this happen?
In 2018.
How often is it on your mind?
Honestly, it comes to my mind every now and then. I've always wanted to have, multiple kids.
I've been having baby fever a lot lately, but, it just wasn't the right time, so
Are you ready to start?
yeah.
Sorry. First of all, there's never a right time to have kids. There just isn't. There's always going to be something
It's
that
just
comes
gonna come
up
out
that's
of the
going to
blue.
make you think, oh, we shouldn't have kids right now. So there's not a right time. A lot of people probably won't agree with me with this, but
No, I do agree with that. Oh, what were you about to say?
People, yeah. I don't think that you should get an abortion unless you know for a fact your baby isn't going to live long, but unless you want to take that chance to see, because there's some kids that aren't supposed to live until, they're supposed to die at the age of 4 and they live up to their 20s or later. So there's always that chance. It's just if you're willing to take that chance or not, or if it's in rape cases and things like that, or incest. But if you're just having sex and you're not being safe about it, or if you are being safe but you still get pregnant, if you don't want it, I personally feel like you shouldn't abort because you made that choice. So if you don't want to have kids, don't have sex. But also,
Facts, that's what sex is for.
yeah, that's literally the only reason, to be intimate or whatever. I don't know. But there's plenty of people who can't have kids that would love to have kids, that are good people, so you could give that baby to them. Because you can, instead of just putting a kid up for adoption, there's people that go out and probably not anymore, but newspapers and stuff like that, they put out ads talking about their problems because some women can't get pregnant or some men don't have fertile sperm. Fertile sperm, is that right?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Their sperm isn't good. So you could give a baby to people like that, or put them up for adoption, or if you know a family member that can't have kids and wants kids or something, you can give the baby to them. I just feel like there's better options than just pressing delete on a mistake that you made, but you made consciously.
Because my thing is, I don't even know if we should have this in the video because it's kind of controversial, but my thing is I don't know. I feel like in, rape cases or something, abortion, I feel like it really just depends on the context. But
I think it depends on the person, but a lot of people don't want, if it's a rape, I think it's perfectly fine to abort because that's a reminder of everything that happened to you throughout that whole pregnancy. That is a constant reminder.
Yeah, but other than that, when people say, well, I just didn't want kids, you can have someone adopt them. Or you might change your mind when you have them and you'll be like, I love this.
Yeah. Or if you just know, because some women or men just know they don't want kids, to prevent it from happening, you can get your tubes tied. Whatever guys do to get rid of their sperm. Snip, snip.
And also when people say, my body, my choice, I don't agree with that quote because it's a whole other living thing that's growing inside of you.
Anymore at all.
Because there is something trying to grow in there, and they're like, well, it's not even have like a heartbeat yet, but it's like
Well, most people don't find out that they're pregnant until about 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks, and that is when there's a heartbeat. So it's a living organism inside your body. So it's not your body anymore. That is literally, at that point, you're just something that's carrying and protecting something. It's not just about you anymore. That's why you have to change your eating habits, your drinking habits. If you smoke, things like that, you can no longer do those bad things because it's not just your body.
Yeah.
You're literally just a vessel at that point.
And we don't have any hatred with people that disagree with that, by the way.
No, that's fine.
It's just
I
our
think
opinions.
I think it's fine if you think differently from me. I was just putting, like, I just don't agree with it. But I'm fine with people because my sister thinks oppositely of me, and I think that's fine. Because that is your opinion, that's your perspective on things. That's perfectly fine.
When we first were dating, how often did we have sex, and how often do we have it now?
We were like jackrabbits at the beginning.
Just fucking all the time.
It was like 6 to 8 months of just
Fucking.
And then now it's like probably like once every month.
Bitch, nah, you're lying.
I wasn't counting, but I was counting, and it was like multiple weeks, and I stopped counting after like 5 weeks.
I'm sorry, their vibe is like perfect.
I know.
What annoys you about me?
I'm sorry, like I love you, I do love you, but your laugh, like sometimes, like it goes from 0 to 100. I can tell you a joke, and then it's like real quick, like that's
Right there.
Like what went through your mind when you found out we were pregnant?
I remember being in that bathroom, pacing back and forth. That 3 minutes feels like 5 hours, and I'm just shaking. And then you're like, what? And I come out there and I show you, and we both just sit on the bed like, what the fuck? And then I look at you and I just remember this look in your eyes where it was like, I'm excited. And then as soon as you made the connection in my eyes that I wasn't, then I could see the sadness coming too. So that really sucked.
Okay, pause
I have a
again.
question. I feel like you're about to talk about the same thing. But do you think that the guy that someone's with has the same amount of choice with it?
I do, because that is their baby.
Yeah.
It is not just the woman's baby, and I cannot, like, that pisses me off, because all you hear is, well, he told me to get an abortion, but then when you get a good man and he wants that baby, then it's always, well, it's in my body, I don't want to carry it. But I think, like, by now, I don't know, it's just me thinking, there should be a way to take it and put it into a surrogate mother so that father can have his baby. Or you can just do the right, like if Caleb, I mean, we're married, so, I mean, either way, if I got pregnant, I'd keep the baby. But if we weren't married or something, and I got pregnant and I did not want it, and he did, that's his baby.
Yeah.
I would allow him to have his baby. Just because I don't want it doesn't mean, oh, well, I don't want to carry it, so fuck you.
Yeah, that's fucking weird
I
as
think
hell.
that is bullshit. Because
agree.
that is not fair. Men cannot carry a baby in them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much they want that baby. If the woman says, well, I'm getting an abortion, that's all there is to it. But I think that you should be able to go to court or something about it. Just like child custody.
Yeah.
Just because the baby's not born yet, if you want that baby and you can prove that you can be a fit parent, you should be able to keep it. Fuck that person who's like, no, I want to have an abortion. Probably no one is going to agree with me on that, but I don't care. I think that's wrong. If that man wants that baby, because he can't have it by himself. He needs a woman to be able to carry the baby for him.
Facts.
So if he got her pregnant and he wants the baby but she does not, I think that you should just be a good person and allow this man to have because it's his baby. It's not just your baby, it's his baby.
Yeah,
it's
like
not
a
just about you at
50%,
that
50%.
point. You need both people to make something. Oh, it just makes me so upset for them. Because they can't.
Yeah, because you can see how sad he looks, like, in his face.
Because I bet that they probably didn't even talk about it, or if they did, he just did what she wanted. And that's how it always goes. The man, like, typically just is like, okay, fine. And I don't think it should be that way, because that
Then they
was
don't have a
his
say.
baby and he did not get a chance to have that baby. And I think that's wrong. Just because she wasn't ready for it. If she wasn't, she could have given him the baby. And she either could have thought about it more or just leave. But they're a beautiful couple. So I don't mean like
Good
anything
vibe,
bad
but
by it. But that I just don't think that's fair to him.
I agree.
Yeah, I knew that I wanted to have a child with her, so.
You were planning on this?
No, no.
You tried me?
I wasn't planning on it, but I was like, like, if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be like, oh. At the end of the day, I knew this is not just me in this relationship; it's the both of us. So
Yeah.
I have to take account of everybody's feelings.
Who was most responsible for the unexpected pregnancy?
You were. That's a hard question. I mean, I would say I was.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna disagree with you because I remember
I should have stuck with my initial answer.
I was on the pill around that time, and I'm terrible on the pill. PSA: don't ever use the birth control pill. You're gonna forget.
No, 'cause
the
if you don't
alarms
remember to
come or
take it at the
something. You
exact
gonna be at
same
work,
time,
and the
it'll
alarm
fuck
comes
you
on
up.
for a
And it
birth
makes you
control
extremely
pill. Girl,
emotional.
bye.
Was there any part of the abortion that we didn't discuss?
No. Who did you tell about the abortion, and how did they react? I gotta take a drink to this question because I know the answer. It pisses me off.
I told my ex-wife. She was my friend. I had no one else to turn to. I wasn't talking to any of my family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anybody to turn to. I'm sorry. I just needed somebody to talk to. But yeah. Sorry once again.
I don't know how I feel about the whole ex thing. So I feel like it's healthy to be friends with your exes if they're good people.
I don't know
But
why he
like
would.
going to your ex about problems that you're having with your partner,
Yeah, that's
that
kinda
would make me
weird.
feel
That-
really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If we got pregnant now, would we want to keep it?
Yeah. Yes. Hell yeah. Fuck
Hell
yeah.
We actually did get pregnant last summer, and we were looking to keep, and unfortunately we lost it. So yeah, if we were to get pregnant now, we would definitely keep it.
He's very emotional and I love it.
Yeah, I wonder if she got the abortion before or after they lost the baby.
It would have been before.
Yeah, but if it was after, that would be kind
That's fine. I'm
of, yeah.
gonna assume that it was before. But another thing people don't know, I think this is how it. No, because you can get as many abortions as you want. I don't think it messes you up. But I think there's a chance that if you do like get a lot of, do you know you can go to jail for just going repeatedly to get abortions? Yeah. Because there's certain, I don't know if it's everywhere or what, but I know there's like certain places you can go and get it for free and you don't have to pay. If it's like either your first time getting an abortion or if there's a specific circumstances or something, I'm not sure. But if you keep going and going and going and going and going and going, I think you can go to jail for it. Because technically it's murder.
I agree.
Yeah,
When
I
other
mean, if
people
there's a
say that,
heartbeat, then
yeah, when other people say that, like I see a lot of like TikTok lives, which are so stupid. I never go on those. I just, but
I don't even have TikTok, so.
I know. But they're always like, abortion isn't murder, and like they just have this whole conversation with people, and it just starts all these
I
arguments.
think that if there is a heartbeat, it is murder.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
a living organism.
Agreed.
What
What if before there's a heartbeat? I
then
still think that.
more than then if that were the case, then you would have just had to have gone and taken a plan B, like after having sex or something, because then the two things haven't even met. Like conception, there's okay.
Well, you can
I was
only take
reading
a
this
plan
thing,
B within like 5 days, I think.
that's not enough time for anything to form or start making, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, right before the heartbeat grows, but, like, there's...
That takes
what?
6 weeks.
Okay. And just the heartbeat forms first?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
Sure.
Okay, gotcha.
So that does this thing, so once the sperm gets to where the egg is, it'll penetrate it, and I think there's something else that happens after that, but some women who are pregnant, they experience a pinching in their lower abdomen, and that's like when it happens, I guess, but a lot of women don't really think about it or something. I'm not really sure. I've never been pregnant before, so I have no idea. But it takes 6 weeks for a heartbeat to form. So after you've had sex and you weren't protected, or if you think like something might have happened and you could potentially get pregnant, then take a plan B after that. Because at that point, you're not killing anything. Nothing has been formed yet.
Yeah.
There's just a chance for something to be made, but it hasn't happened yet. After 6 weeks, though, there's a heartbeat, and that is a living organism. That's just a fact, Jack.
I was gonna say Jack. Oh my god.
Ooh, I'm hurt. Like, I'm not hurt. Like, I just feel some type of way because it wasn't like, because we wanted it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wanted it to happen, you know, we wanted everything to come to fruition, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to be parents.
Sorry, pause this one more time.
I can't.
That's really sad.
That.
Heartbreaking. Another reason I would not do an abortion, like, even if I didn't want to be pregnant, but, like, say Caleb wanted it, is because then, like, what if after and we tried again and we weren't able to?
Yeah.
That's another reason I don't think you should. Because you never know that, like, that might be your only chance to have a baby. And if you change your mind down the road and you want kids and then you're not able to have them, you know how heartbreaking that would be? That would hurt. Really bad.
That affects me a little bit more.
Yeah.
That affects me a little bit more than the first one.
When it did happen, I blamed myself and was like, the decisions I made is what fucked us over. But I always remind myself of what the doctor said, which was, you know, we can't pinpoint what exactly was done for this to happen the way it did. Mm-hmm. And though sometimes it doesn't feel 100% true, it's what gets me by. Because if I didn't remind myself of that, then I'd be really fucked up. Because
yeah, she just blame herself constantly.
A lot. And I wanted to have that baby. But the universe at that moment just said it's just not that time.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen for us. We talk about it all the time, so I know it's gonna happen. And even after that, the doctor told me, like, hey, your womb's pretty good. Your uterus is pretty, bitch. So there's nothing wrong in here. And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you a lot.
I love you more.
I love you a million.
I love you infinity.
Let's take one more shot to end this shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Never above you, never below you, always by your side.
That's adorable.
Good job, you guys.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
It's really sad, though. Fuck.
That is really. Please don't do that.
Hello? Facts. Bye.